Hello fellow rogues and alchemists, and welcome to another episode of Thaumcraft of Forbidden Arts. In the previous episode, we accomplished ultimate power. But there are some things that are still outside our grasp. Things such as growing Cactus. So apparently, with all my infinite power, I still don't know how to do that. Agriculturations won't work on it, so instead we have to look to a different solution. Now, in my research I have found that there were other magicians, sorcerers if you will, that traveled the stars, the cosmos. And these scholars left behind shrines so that others could follow in their footsteps. These scholars are now gone, but the knowledge of astral sorcery is out there, buried in the world. There is a shrine out there that's untapped, right outside my base. It was buried in the sand, so it was saved from the harvesting from my base. I'm hoping that I can use my knowledge of magic to reverse engineer the astral sorcerer's techniques and find the secret of cactus growth. The true mark of ultimate power. And fortunately for us, there was a crystal. We need to progress to the point where we can make one of these ourselves. So we're going to be over here for a while until we get to that point. So we'll have to make this area safe for us. So for today's episode, we're going to do a speed run through Astral Sorcery. For Astral Sorcery, we'll have to make several altars so we can manipulate the star energy in different ways. For that, we're going to need a whole lot of marble and a whole lot of sooty marble. Most of that I did use on our tower here, because there were these ancient shrines all over the place, which I kind of desecrated and destroyed to make my base. However, that one in the desert did escape my original scrounging, as it was buried in the sand. So we have a ton of this marble still. I used the arcane bore. I found a ravine that was just full of marble. Now, taking it all with us would be a bit of a pain because it would fill up our entire inventory. So that would be mildly inconvenient. I'm a thaumaturge. I don't have to stand for a mild inconvenience. So I have a solution. To solve this mild inconvenience, I'm going to create a black hole. This might be a bit of a swatting a mosquito with a bazooka scenario, but it'll do the job quite well. Using some ender air and some elementium, we can create this singularity, which will contain as much of any single item that we want. Whenever we have this item and the black hole is on, it will suck it out of our inventory and store it in the hole. You can click in the world with this hole and it'll place the block for you as well. So I'll place this down and we'll click the black hole on it. Now it's calibrated and it's off at the moment, it's inactive, but if we activate it, everything gets sucked into it, and that's going to save us a lot of space. I've got our crafting table underneath the Starlight gem, and so that's going to give this table a boost. It's not designed to take in Starlight, but it'll give us just enough to make a table better equipped to handle it. So we'll enhance a normal crafting table with this Astral Sorcery marble and sooty marble, and there we have our very first luminous crafting table. And then we'll put that here. Starlight crafting altar. Okay, I just want to blitz to this. Okay, we need rock crystals and we need liquid starlight. So that means we need light wells, which requires more rock crystals. So it looks like rock crystals where everything starts. So we need to make ourselves a resonating wand. And that will allow us to find these rock crystals. And we also need these ores. Looks like we need to go on a little bit of expedition for rare materials. Aquamarine shell likes to be in rivers. In fact, it's right here. And I'm going to use the pick because it has fortune. Oh yeah! That was just one. Having superior infrastructure means getting reagents is much easier. We were able to get about 3 stacks of aquamarine shale due to our Fortune 5 pick. We need to make this wand here to activate everything for Astral Sorcery, including its own craft. How do I craft the wand if I need a wand to craft? You know what? I have an idea. I think this wand is needed to activate this. So maybe we can get just enough Starlight on our mundane crafting table to do this. I hope it has enough juice. Yes. Okay. Nice. So now we have the resonating wand. Next we need to find rock crystals. That will be our next task. The Astral Sorcery wand will show us where rock crystals are. You can see them with these little light motes. I don't want to destroy the terrain by our base. I'm going to walk out a little bit here. We have to do this at night. It's the only time these show. It's pretty dangerous out here. And we'll just dig straight down pretty quickly. I have given myself some warp ward potions, so we have about 10 minutes to find rock crystals. I'm hoping that our Fortune 5 pick here will make it so we only need to find a single ore. And here we are. You can see that we're near. Perfect. Alright, let's clear this out a bit. And hopefully use this Fortune 5, get us a lot. Oh, baby. Yeah! Crystallizer. The astral mages of old left several relics behind like these to help guide new students into the realm of astral sorcery. These old astral scholars found that you could find power in constellations. It is important that we pay proper respect and homage to these old relics. Just what the ancient civilization intended it for. The next phase in our speedrun of Astral Sorcery requires us to update our altar. According to the book, we're going to need to have a crystal and some liquid starlight, which is going to require us to make a light well so we can get the liquid starlight. This is going to demonstrate why I got the chisel here. This ruined marble would normally have to be crafted this way. And then to get chiseled you have to put other variants of marble together in different configurations to get them, so it can be kind of a pain to make all those different variants of marble. But thanks to the chisel, I can just select a particular type I want, like ruined right here. Boom, take that. Got ruined. And then for the other part, let's see, we needed this chiseled stuff. Well, we can also get that right out of here as well. So this just eases our craft. So between having these black holes and this chisel, we should be able to power through this very quickly. Perfect. And kablink. Come on, baby. Each altar upgrade will require us to upgrade the altar itself. You can see that the surrounding area has also been enhanced for the new altar that we're making. And at night and under the power of the crystal we found inside our old shrine here, we should have enough starlight power to get this upgraded. Nice. We're making fine progress here. What we want to do is progress until we can make our own crystal and relocate it to our base. No sign of being able to move around crystals yet, so I think we need to get on to our next celestial altar here. That's going to require us to create star metal. Okay, so we're going to need star metal dust and star metal. We already have the rocks. That should be pretty easy then, so we need to make a linking tool. Which is this. It's night, so let's do it. It was very fortunate that we found one of these in our backyard, because the crystal here is enhancing the starlight. I don't know. Perfect. Okay, we got ourselves a linking tool. So now what that will let us do is if we pile this up, I should be able to link starlight to our iron here, and that will eventually convert into star metal. Our altar upgrade requires that we have powdered star metal, so for that we're going to need to make this grindstone. This is very easy, just some marble, wooden sticks. We'll get that inside our starlight altar here. And it looks like our star metal is just about converted. We can disconnect our links. And that just transformed. Perfect. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this collected, and then we can make our grindstone. Beautiful. Our little Astral Sorcery campsite's looking kind of cool here. Now, can I just take this and put it directly in here? Will that grind? Does. And it doubled it. We're making excellent progress. We're getting very deep. We have enough here to get the next stage and altar, so we'll let that start to charge up here. Now this will transform, but we'll need to update the platform in which it sits again. I knew that Astral Sorcery would be simple for a thaumaturge such as myself. With this next stage, I believe we'll be able to unlock what we need to create the mobile gem, and also the growth lens to unlock the elusive secret of cactus growth, which will lead to infinite mana and independent generation of power within our base. I think we're finally there. Let's see what we've got. Okay, what are our unlocks? Constellation. Zoom in here. Let's look around. Collector crystal. Yes, we did it. Okay, what about the lenses? And we have Dakota lens. This is it. This is what we wanted. We now have the means to make the collector crystals, and to do that, we need to make some resonating gems. So that requires us to create a Starlight infuser, so that'll be our next step in the process. We have all the materials for the Starlight infuser, it's just a matter of building it. Like many of these structures in Astral Sorcery, we'll need to prepare the area for the ritual. I'll get those done, then the power is as good as mine. According to the texts, this is the correct orientation. Now we just need to wait for it to become night. Okay, well, we don't have to do that. We'll just nap away. Shut up. We'll just take it. Ah! No, 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 no. Okay, look. Oh my gosh. If you wouldn't mind, I'm just trying to take a nap. What's going on? Why can't I hit you? Thank you. Nap time. Oye vey. Alright, it's now night. And is this thing good? We're good! This is crafting the Starlight infuser, which we'll put inside our Starlight infuser ritual array, and that will give us the ability to make Starlight infused items. And an easier way of making glass panes, which would be important later, those colored glass panes that we need for the lenses for the Starlight. The Starlight infuser is up and running. What I'm doing now is I'm creating some Starlight infused glass, so we can use that for the glass lenses we'll need later. And it'll also give me an opportunity to show you how the Starlight infuser works. We just set it inside, and then we click it with our Starlight wand, and it'll start to process away. These lenses can be crafted before you get to this point of making the Starlight infuser, but that craft is much more expensive than simply plopping it on here and watching the magic happen. Every once in a while, Starlight will get used, so you'll want a reservoir of Starlight on the side, which is what I'm doing with these panels. The infused aquamarine are made the same way. You just place them on here and click it with the wand. The growth lens. The only lens powerful enough to grow cactus. I still think it's hilarious that, of all things, our mana production is being bottlenecked by our ability to create cactus. But this is going to solve that. Now we could create the cactus off-site and just build it here using this crystal to do so. But I think we can do better than that. We can create a copy of this crystal and then move it remotely to our base. Yes! So what we can do is we can put that in there. Nice. And we can put the cactus there. We get our linking tool out and link that to this. And then it needs a source of Starlight, so this is why we need to make our own crystal, but just for demonstrative purposes. Link this to that. Yes! That's perfect. And it doesn't have to be too extreme. I'm only using up about 12 cactus a minute, so as long as I'm making more than that, our system will always be full, and we can just continuously make mana and always leave it on. Our portable Starlight gem will require us to have an attuned rock crystal, so we need to make this attunement altar for that, as well as a place for the ritual. Now that has already been created up above, and so this is the last thing I need. Just gonna move this up. There we are. Splendid. So get this crafted. Now what you need to do is attune the rock crystal to a constellation. For us it doesn't even matter which one, because all we need is the portable star gem. That's all we care about. This arena will focus the Starlight's energy into the crystal, allowing us to attune it. I went ahead and looked at the sky and traced out the first constellation I could find, which happened to be Avatos. So we find Avatos here, put that in our offhand, and it will trace out the stars. No, no, no. Not today. I'm so close. Get out of here. No time for this. These relays where the star motes are, and that will activate the constellation, and then we can throw our gem in the center there, and that will attune it to Avatos. This quickly before any more zombies show up. This should be lighting up. Oh, I missed one. Ugh. Oh, I hate that glass sound. It's a sound of failure. Yes, okay, it's setting. We have to be quick. It's beautiful. Now let's attune the crystal, Avatos. Whoops! That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I'm becoming all powerful! I was meant to attune the crystal, and I've attuned myself! Well, it's healing magic. Maybe this will protect me from the warp? Well... Oops, Dingles. I am ascending. Well... accidental power, but this... There it goes. I don't know if it's doing it. There's no time to mess with you. Yes, it's happening. Wait, what happened? It didn't attune. The constellation's gone. No! Do we run out of time? I accidentally tuned myself. We've run out of time. Dagnabbit. We'll have to try it again on the next night. It turns out it's just as well that that didn't work last night. I've learned by looking through the book that had we created a crystal using that gem, the ritual of growth, any properties of augmentation by the light, wouldn't have any effect unless it were nighttime and the Avatos constellation, or whatever you attuned it to, was actually in the sky. The way we make a celestial crystal is we'll throw a rock crystal inside this liquid starlight along with some star metal dust, and the star metal dust will eventually coat this rock crystal and absorb all the starlight in the process, which should leave it dry. And now we're left with this cluster of crystals here. Now that will grow over time. We need that block below it to be star metal. It was before it had the reaction, so we'll need to do so again. I'll just remove part of this border here so that way the light can reach the iron. It'll convert it into star metal, and that will allow the crystal to grow. So we'll just let that do its thing, and we'll come back to it here in just a bit. There it is. Isn't it beautiful? Celestial crystal. Boy, it took some hardcore magic to do it, but I think we're there. So if we break this, this is the 4th stage. Oh, it kept a lot of its purity and it got a little bit bigger too. It's got good cutting on it. Okay, cool. So now this we can put in here, but we need to attune it. Okay, here's hoping. Yeah, I can see the constellation in the sky. Okay, let's attune it. Let's watch the magic happen. About the astral magic. It is gorgeous. Tune the Avitas. Thank you. There. Oh yeah. Give me that. Get away from my... You trying to attune yourself? I don't need any zombie hijacking my magic here. We do not need that. No, 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 no. Okay. Oh, hi. Hi. No, no. No, no. Boogie Boogie Man. Get gone. You do not touch me. I do not need your warp. Where did you even come from? Oh, I'm so very excited. We got all the pieces here. I've moved this enchanted soil using chisel and bits. Missing pixel. I just got to shove it in here so this thing will reconstitute itself. There it is. Okay, we're back to enchanted soil. Hopper Hawk, put it here. This will make it pick things up faster. Now, this is not going to be pretty, but it's going to be functional. Got the cactus here. Block. It'll break things as it grows. I think we can reassemble this wall here, and maybe we'll put a feature here to hide that ugliness. The crystal's assembled and it's working. This little apparatus will allow it to work at daylight, regardless of constellation, so yay! Okay, now for the rest. Alright, so they're properly programmed. They're picking up the cactus, and the Hopper Hawk is also putting it away, which is nice, so when that thing grows, it won't overload our golems. Put that away. We have our crystal set up. Yas! Okay. Okay, it's great. Now, we need to enclose this. Yeah, these guys are going to yeet themselves right in the cactus. That can't be exposed. They're going to hurt themselves. I need to redesign this so that it looks nice and reprogram this so they don't try to pick up the cactus. It's too dangerous for them to handle. So, now we have all the components. It's time to redesign. And then it's done! Coming at you from the Scarab here. I got the machine complete, and boy oh boy does it look good. Can't wait to show you. Let's take a look. That's not where you go. There we go. Look at this. Let's walk around here, I'll explain it. So this thing is the ritual crystal, which will always be active. This green laser beam will shoot it into the side of the cactus, so it will always grow. I have it set up so now only the hopper will pick it up, and the hopper is now hidden inside this machine. And supporting the sand for this cactus is a anti-magnetic flower, which means I won't pick up this stuff if I'm outside the glass. Magnet ring won't mess with it, which is excellent. And the entire device that creates the cellular blocks is right there. And there you go. It will fall directly inside the machine, and it gets picked up by the hopper as well. And all the components are just neatly contained inside. This has one of those sparks on top of it, so it's connected to the entire system. So this is it. This is amazing. Remember when we started this base, we said that we were going to create it out of all things that we could find inside this desert here. And we made this starting cactus kind of perimeter here. We were living off of cactus juice, cactus soup. We made our outer perimeter out of cactus. And now our base is literally run off of cactus. This is our Mr. Fusion. Look at that. I just love how it looks. Alright everyone, we're going to call that episode for today. If you like what you saw, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Ring that bell for more content like this. Check out Sassy Rogue on her side of the channel. And I will see you in the next episode of Thaumcraft, the Forbidden Arts. See you later everybody. Bye-bye.
Subscribe.